our school. Kim puts her best effort in every day to master new skills and has been making huge strides. She is always polite, respectful, and kind, and is a joy to have in class. We are so lucky to have Kim as a part of our 4th grade family at Windsor. Bethany Capps. Bethany is such a great helper in school. She has been working on sharpening the saw with acts of service. She is the first to ask to help set up activities in the classroom and is always looking for ways to help her friends. We love having Bethany in KA. Meredith Carty. Meredith is a wonderful student. She is always working hard to make sure she understands what is being asked of her. She is not afraid to ask for help and is always willing to help when a friend needs it. We are so lucky to have Meredith in 2L. Chloe Walker. Chloe does a great job helping to make sure our classroom environment stays organized, whether it's stacking chairs at the end of the day or organizing different areas of the classroom. We can always count on Chloe to help us out. Keep up the great work. These next students are being recognized for thinking critically. Maya Rose. Maya has worked hard in her academic subjects as well as being a leader in our class. She listens first and thinks about it, then responds. This is something we can all strive for, and Maya is a great example of understanding then seeking to be understood. Great work, Maya. Carson Monroe. Carson has worked hard on being a good self-advocate and speaking up when things aren't working for him in 5M. He works hard even when things are not his favorite. He is learning how to do this so he can express himself in a safe and expected manner. Keep up the hard work, Carson. Grace Olson. Thinking critically is a skill that Grace does very well. She is an active and careful listener, and when it's her turn to share her ideas, she does so calmly and with kindness. Grace really models seeking first to understand, then to be understood. Keep rocking it, Grace. Lexi Pruden. Lexi is always seeking to understand, whether it's a math problem, a writing assignment, or a disagreement amongst two friends. Once she understands, she supplies a ready and accurate answer to the problem. Lexi is an excellent critical thinker, and we are so pleased to have her thoughts in 3F. Cadence Smith-Leary. Cadence has chosen to think critically in our classroom. She has been working on actively listening and sharing her thoughts once she understands another person's. Cadence has been practicing at home and at school. Keep it up, Cadence. Before I move on to respect, I want to thank you for doing such a great job using your silent celebrations and keeping our voices off. All right, these next students are being recognized for respect. Lance Bergeron. Lance has been working hard to synergize with his friends. He shows us teamwork by taking turns when working and playing with his friends. He is also the first one to lend a hand. Keep up the great work, Lance. Ellis Rich. Ellis is a synergizing superstar. She recognizes the strengths of others, thinks of solutions to problems as they arise, and always stays true to herself. She has been working hard to make group work fair and is willing to step up and help whenever needed. We are so lucky to have her in 3W. Damian French. Damian is an amazing team player. He is always making sure that everyone feels heard and that no one gets left out. Damian is an amazing leader, and we are lucky to have him in 2L. Declan Conley. Declan has been working hard to show respect by synergizing with his friends. He is kind and helpful when any of his friends need an extra hand. He can often be found playing cooperatively with a buddy, helping a student clean up a mess, or helping carry something heavy. Declan does this without being asked. He sees a need and steps in to help. Keep up the great work, Deck. Penelope Collins. Penelope has chosen to focus on synergizing with her friends. She has focused on sharing, taking turns, and working together. Penelope is such a wonderful teammate. She's always there to lend a hand and show others how to be a great leader by working cooperatively with others. Keep up the amazing habits, Penelope. Next students are being recognized for integrity. Ben Gould. Ben has consistently been one of the most proactive students in the classroom. He is the first to help others clean up or to offer to run an errand. He takes notice of what needs to be done around him, makes a plan, and accomplishes it. We love how Ben always follows through on his word and does it with a positive attitude. Javian Lawson. Javian is focusing on being proactive, and it shows. He takes his time with his work and is doing a great job showing us just how much he has learned. We are so proud of Javian and love having him in our KA family. Savannah Lawson. Savannah continues to excel as a 4th grader, working through some of our classroom breaks to complete her work and be proficient under academics. Savannah focuses in on her task and will do it with the best of her ability, whether I'm watching or not. It is a great benefit to have Savannah in our 4E classroom. Bella Wilmot. Bella is a hard worker who demonstrates what it means to be proactive every day. Bella does a great job independently starting assignments and seeing them through until they are complete. Bella is always polite and always has a story to make us laugh. We are so happy to call Bella a part of our 4th grade family. These next students are being recognized for perseverance. Reese Dwyer. Reese has been working so hard in class and it shows. He puts first things first by focusing on important things. He is focused on building positive relationships with his peers and showing us just how much his brain has grown. I also heard that it might be something special for Reese and his sister Harper today. I think they're having a happy birthday, so at the end, we can maybe give them a quick happy birthday song. Yay! We love having Reese in our KA. Luna LeBlanc. Luna is working hard to put first things first when it comes to her learning. She uses her independent work time to strengthen her learning in both reading skills and math. She brings excitement and new ideas to all of our knowledge units. We are very lucky to have Luna as a part of our 1st grade team. Damien Daiku. Damien is a determined learner who puts first things first. He approaches every task with a smile and his best effort. He is always looking for opportunities to learn and grow. We are so lucky to have Damien in 1MM. Lucas Berry. Lucas is a student that brings effort and determination to his work every single day. He doesn't back down from a tough challenge and has persevered over obstacles in both big and small. He's a pleasure to have in our 4E class. Ethan Warren. Ethan has been really focusing on the task at hand lately. He's decided that it is important for him to work first and play later. Although it is a challenging habit to practice when there are so many fun things to distract us, Ethan has worked really hard to prioritize the most important things first. Great work, Ethan. These next students are being recognized for empathy. Addie Dooling. Addie is a rock star in 2M. She is always thinking win-win. Her classmates appreciate her collaborative attitude and her teachers appreciate how hard she works. Addie doesn't shy away from difficult or challenging tasks. She is always doing her best and encouraging her classmates to do the same. Way to go, Addie. Parker Rowell. Parker thinks win-win by being inclusive and thoughtful towards everyone. Parker supports his peers in more ways than one. He is a listening ear to those who need it. He is a collaborative problem solver. He compromises to make sure things are fair, and he cares about the feelings of others. We are so lucky to have Parker in 4M. Layla Matthews. Layla is an amazing student who is always thinking win-win and how everyone can benefit from any situation. She is kind, compassionate, courteous, and carrying all critical elements in people who possess empathy. Harper Dwyer. Harper works so hard to think win-win in our classroom. Solving problems can be hard, but Harper is great at using her words when something bothers her and she seeks help to find a solution that works for her and her buddies. She takes time to listen to her friends so that she can find a solution. Fantastic thinking, Harper. Emma Roberts. Emma is always ready with a kind word, a smile, or an assist in a task to help a friend. She is quiet and thorough and does all these things without being asked. She thinks win-win and goes out of her way to show us all. We are so proud of Emma and 3M. Christopher Rondo. Christopher has chosen to focus his energy on showing empathy. He has worked hard to listen to everyone and talk when it's his turn to share his ideas. He also recognizes the importance of thinking about other people's feelings. Keep up a great job, Chris. Declan Noonan. Declan has chosen to win-win in our classroom lately. He's a good listener and tries his very best to solve problems with his buddies. He asks adults for help when he needs it, and he remembers to use kind words when expressing his feelings. Keep up the great work, Dad. All right, let's give all of these friends a really big round of applause. All right, as these friends come down, let's do a happy birthday song to Reese and Harper. Ready? week is something called Read Across America Week. And here at Windsor School, we like to celebrate all kinds of learning, but Mrs. Tapp secretly loves reading the most. So we are going to celebrate Read Across America Week here at our school by doing a Spirit Week. You might remember back before break, we asked you to take a little survey for us to ask us to tell us what you would like to do for Spirit Week. And Mrs. Bennett put all those entries in and made a beautiful little sheet, and we have some Spirit Week tallies to show you. Check it, we're ready. Okay, I'm not going to read them all to you, but you can see some of the lines on this bar are a lot longer. One of the best ones was Pajama Day. One of the most sought after was Stuffy Day. And there's some other ones up there, and I'm going to tell you what they are on the next slide, Jack. Okay, so on Monday, we will have Hats Off to Reading. Wear your coolest, craziest, or favorite hat to school today. On Tuesday, we will read with a buddy. Well, that's not supposed to say that. Sorry about that. You get to bring a stuffy to school on Tuesday and read with your buddy and be a... No, I don't know what Mrs. Tapp has to say. Anyway, Tuesday's supposed to be Stuffy Day. Sorry about that, friends. Wednesday is Double the Fun Twin Day. Grab a friend and dress up as a twin. Thursday is Team Up for Reading, wear your favorite sports jersey or exercise gear. And Friday is Cozy Up to a good book. And to close out Read Across America Week, we will wear our coziest pajamas and get ready for a readathon in the hallways. Jack, don't go yet. Something else that's really exciting about next week is that 2M has, I've given them some kind of like secret special clues, because on Friday, when we have our readathon, we're all going to go in the hallways in the afternoon, and we're going to have a mystery reader come read us a book. And 2M has special clues for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday that you guys are going to get to guess in morning meeting who that mystery reader is. And then in the afternoon, that mystery reader will get on our screens like we do in morning meeting and will read us a book. So your job is to guess as a class who that mystery reader is that I picked for you. Good job. Okay, one more thing before we have a little special mystery reader this morning. On March 14th from 5:30 to 7 here at school, we will have an event called Spring Into Learning, and it's also a community dinner. So you can tell your families, and we will post it all over the dojo and all the emails for them. We're going to have literacy and math stations. We're going to have activities. You're going to get to take a book home with you. It's going to be a really good time, so you should tell your grown-ups that it sounds like a fun thing to attend. Okay, this morning, to close us out, I have another little mystery reader surprise hiding in the wings for us. I'm going to give you 4 clues that are up here, and I'll take some guesses to see if you can guess who it is. The first one is that this person works in the school. This person once taught me. This person has 2 kids that graduated from Windsor, and this person is also one of our principals. Sarah was never one of my teachers. Noah's sitting down. You guys are below this. You guys already know. I think it's already know. Mrs. Deschamps is going to come. Woo! Found her. All right, Mrs. Deschamps is going to read us a really silly book that's called The Book with No Pictures. This book is pretty silly, so it's okay to laugh. But just make sure we're not being too loud, so Mrs. Deschamps can read it to us. It's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny. I have it.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for letting me be your mystery guest. And I have to tell you that I've never read this story, so I'm excited. Has anyone read this story before?
No.
Oh, so you know how it goes. I can't wait to hear how it goes.
It's silly.
Okay. The Book with No Pictures by B.J. Novak. This is a book with no pictures. It might seem like no fun to have someone read you a book with no pictures. It probably seems boring and serious, except here's how books work. Everything the words say, the person reading the book has to say. No matter what. That's the deal, that's the rule. So that means even if the words say blork, what? That doesn't even mean anything. Blurf? Wait a second, what? This isn't the kind of book I wanted to read. And I have to say every word the book says? I am a monkey who taught myself to read? Hey, I'm not a monkey. And now I'm reading you this book with my monkey mouth and my monkey voice? That is not true. I am not a monkey. Yes, I am a monkey. Also, I am a robot monkey. What? And my head is made of blueberry pizza? Wait a second. Is this whole book a trick? Can I stop reading, please? No. And now it's time for me to sing you my favorite song? A song? Do I really have to sing a song? Look, look, look! My face is a book! I'm eating extra breakfast right off the road. What? This book is ridiculous. Can I stop reading yet? No! There are more pages. I have to read the rest? My only friend in the whole wide world is a hippo named Boo-Boo-Butt? And also, the kids I'm reading this book to are the best kids ever? In the history of the entire world? Really? And these kids are the smartest kids too? Because this kid chose this book even though it had no pictures? Because kids know this is the book that makes grown-ups have to say silly things. And make silly sounds like... Oh no. Oh no, here it comes. Blaggity, blaggity, glibbity, globbity, globbity, glibbity. But doinky face. Oh my goodness. Please don't ever make me read this book again. It is so silly. In fact, it is completely and utterly preposterous. Next time, please, 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 please choose a book with pictures. Please. Because this is just too ridiculous to read. The end. Bonk. Bonk. Thank you, everybody.
All right, friends, bring your crossband, this is your week. I will fix, and none of us that learned